Hey plant gang, look at this beautiful blanket of gold in front of me, and that's what I'm looking at, is blanket flower, or Gallardia. And I want you to just be aware of the genus Gallardia. This is a group of plants in the Asteraceae family, asters, that are native primarily to North and South America. A lot of the ones on the market, like the one that I'm in front of, are hybrids between some different species. The straight species, old-fashioned Gallardia, has kind of a red center with yellow on the outside. I'm looking at one that's a commercial variety that's all yellow right here, but they all look just about the same. You'll see this classified as a perennial, but I'm going to call this a short-lived perennial. In my experience of planting this in our zone where I'm at in Knoxville, Tennessee, zone 6B, 7A, I might plant 8 or 9 Gallardias out at my house, and maybe one will overwinter. Then I'll see a couple come back from seed. And so it is not a reliable, long-lived perennial, but typically classified as a perennial plant. Great for pollinators. Pollinators love them. Kind of a soft bluish gray foliage, but can really make a nice show in contrast with other colors like purple. It really sticks out. A great plant, need to know, one that's very common. So Gallardia species, a lot of the ones that we see on the commercial market are actually hybrids. So just Gallardia is what we're talking about in general. Good drainage is one of the most absolute highest level of importance for Gallardia. You have to have good drainage, you have to have full sun. Plants get about 18 inches high, can spread out 12 to 18 inches wide, but full sun, good drainage, and you're going to be happy with this plant, knowing that it is not a long-lived perennial, but one that's very popular, can add a lot of color to the garden. One of the things that I like about Gallardia, and you're seeing here in this scene too, as the flowers fade, it leaves a central cone, which is also quite attractive. And so a great plant, make sure you know it. Here's a landscape tip. Good drainage is a must. Beautifully displayed at the front of a border. Pairs nicely with blues and purples.